are you today? Il Capio. I don't know what that license plate means, but it means something. I am over here living a life that I enjoy to live. And building relationships where I can, having faith that things will work out. And just trusting in the unknown. So many people try to control the future, as many of us do. And sometimes we forget that the only moment that we ever truly have is right now. There is no past, and there is no future. All we have is this moment currently. I was telling that to a friend of mine the other day at the gym. I was talking to him about time and space, and we were just having these deep conversations like I do with a lot of the people that I come in contact with, because I enjoy those conversations a lot more than the how's the weather going type of bullshit, you know. Even though we have to have those conversations, I understand it, and it's just part of the process, but sometimes we don't necessarily have to go to those said places, you know. Like, we can do things more, because if we go into the assumption that each and every single one of us has no idea where we were before we came here, and or where we will go after we are gone, then what if we've always been here? Like, I mean, just think about it. What if we've always been here? What if we've always been doing that same thing over and over and over again? And we've lived this life hundreds, if not thousands of times. And the greatest mystery, or the greatest life journey, is to remember why we came here in the first place. Because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Which, if energy cannot be created nor destroyed, then that means that if we are energy ourselves, because many times, and maybe you don't say this, but I'll say it, it's just like, oh yeah, the energy is different at the gym, or oh, the energy is different today, or I don't have enough energy to play this game, or I do have enough energy to play this game. Like, we use those type of words to convey that we have energy, and then we have to go back to sleep, or we have to sleep at night to be able to recharge ourselves for the following day. Just interesting to think and just contemplate. And maybe these are things that you've never really thought of. I spend a lot of time learning about like metaphysics and esoteric. I used to spend a lot of time like learning about business and marketing and sales, and I still do when I need to. And this is, I think I was either writing about this or maybe I spoke about it. Can't remember which. Yeah, I can't remember which. But like, business is easy. And that's the thing. At least that's what I say, even though I didn't make a single dollar from me running like my own business. But it's also like, I wasn't trying to, like I was, but I also wasn't. It was more of like, I more wanted to understand my emotions and make the videos and evolve and grow, not have to manage other people per se, because I didn't even want to like make the cold calls to other businesses. I just didn't like doing that for my own self, and maybe that'll change depending on this, how this new job goes and things like that. But I don't see it having to be cold calls, because a lot of people that I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be calling are people that have already downloaded the software, and then it's just a matter of like helping them get more license or something along those lines. Still trying to figure that whole thing out. Probably know more on Tuesday. I still didn't even, when I did my last sales job, I had no idea what I was doing, but I figured it out and then became the best rep. And that's just kind of what I'm trying to do here as well. I guess with this new company, I just want to prove that like I really am as good at selling as I believe I am, and just kind of see where things take us from there. And I'm bouncing all over the place right now, you guys. These are just thoughts or ideas, perspectives that I've had, that have kind of popped into my mind. I don't know what is the right answer or what isn't the right answer. I don't know, is it better to have lots of things, or is it better to have no things at all? better have lots of bills or no bills. I lean more towards having more than not, but I also just want to have like accumulation in tons of stuff, because our subconscious controls our entire reality. Like, our subconscious controls everything. Many people might not believe that, but like, if you watch hypnotists and how the subconscious is a thing that is, okay, hold on. So there's just a little side note. I brought up the hypnotist to this other girl, and she's like, she thought I was using and this is where definitions come into play so much. She thought me using hypnosis and saying that I was like learning hypnosis, thought that I was using that so that I could control her to do the things that I wanted to do. It's just like, no, I was looking at it to realize that I limit myself so much just because of my own mind. And then I can share those set stories with other people to hopefully inspire them to be like, hey, go look up a hypnotist and how people get stuck to the ground, or how they get their hands on things, or how they do these things that they aren't, and they see things that they aren't actually able to see, and it's like, maybe our reality isn't what we think it is. Which that's not how she took it. And this is why understanding people's definitions is so important, and realizing that you're the one that gets to decide how a situation is, and things only exist because you're there to perceive it. I'm still working on some of these ideas and formulating them in a more cohesive way. Maybe these are ideas also that I don't share. I don't know. That's the tough part, because I was thinking about that as well. It's just like, I can share these things and these perspectives and these ideas, beliefs, strategies, principles with tons of people. And whether or not somebody understands it, it's kind of like, if you don't understand Spanish, you're not going to understand when somebody's speaking Spanish to you. It's kind of like, if you don't understand metaphysics or the basics or the principles, me saying these things is just not going to make sense. But to the ones that it does, that do understand, then they'll get it. I think that's my thing, is I try to help everybody, but I have to understand that not everybody's going to understand the languages that I have. Like, even when I got the new job and I was talking about like my OTE, which is the on-time earnings, a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, a couple of people didn't know when I told them what the OTE was. They're like, what is that? And I was like, oh, sorry, it's base plus commission. Or if I said like KPI, do you know what a KPI is? It's like, no, it's a key performance indicator. Do you know what non-duality is? It's like, no, it means that there's no separation between here and in here. It's just like, there's no lines. Do you know what solipsism is? It's like, okay, the only thing that really truly exists is ourselves, because we're the only ones that can know that we are truly conscious. So like, maybe nobody else actually exists around us, or maybe they do. Like, there are these different definitions and words that people might not necessarily relate and or understand. But my whole thing is to explain it in the way, or at least just get that word or phrase into your brain in some way, shape, or form, and then let you go and experiment with it and try it, dig a little bit deeper into whatever area that you need to delve into. So that's what I've always done whenever I talk to people. They say this thing, or they do this body language, or this book says this topic, or whatever it is, and then I would go out and I'd study that said book, topic, idea, perspective, whatever it may be, to help me grow and understand that better than I had known beforehand. That's kind of my aim with this channel as well too, or with the videos that I make. Just kind of inspire some people. And I'm thinking I might start a blog as well too. I think that'd be kind of neat. I have to find somebody else to edit my videos or edit the blog posts as well too. It's usually like, when I write, it's not necessarily to persuade anybody else. It's just like, these are the thoughts or ideas of the things that I want to do. Maybe I need to change the structure of how I do write, or maybe I can do both writing. I don't know. These are just things that I've been thinking about. Just like I was talking about the other day, if I shared that. Just wanting to know. You turned your blinker on so early on that one, dude. I don't know what's going on. People are all over the place today. Maybe it's because I'm all over the place. You caught that, you caught that. But yeah, I don't have much today. I did write today, and then read, went on a walk, went to a couple places, and then yeah, so I mean, today what did I do? I woke up, I read, I watched Danny Duncan video, watched this Blacktail video, Blacktail Studios. It's this woodworking channel that's actually pretty neat. His videos are a bit longer, but like watching his whole process of being able to create things, pretty fun. I like how he also pitches his ads or his products in his videos, which is subtle. It's very subtle. Like it flows so seamlessly through where he was at. Along with like when he first started working, he said he made $11,000 as like a bartender, and then he said he was a pilot as well too, and now he's like a woodworker. Bro, there's a fucking coyote carrying a fucking, what was it carrying? I don't know what it was fucking carrying. I don't know if it was an owl. That would be crazy. What was it carrying? Dude, I don't know what it was carrying. Damn it! I thought it was a dog. What was it? I don't know. That was so cool. I don't know what it was. Huh. I don't. It had something in its mouth. I thought it was a jacket at first. That was cool. I would like to have stopped and got a video, but I can't because I'm driving. Could have pulled over, but then it would have been a whole thing, an ordeal, and then, yeah. Damn. Bummer. Next time. That would have been a good TikTok video as well, too. Like, ooh, look at this. I'm really good at making fucking videos, bro. I'm really good at it. Time to keep on moving. Moving. Everything always comes. It always comes. You can wait. Your turn. Alright. Let's see. Mr. Starting to. Parking garage would actually be pretty nice. Come on, B, bro. You leaving, G? Put on this one first. Put on the other one, and then I don't know, we'll go from there. Go. I'm taking this one today, bitch. Neat.